finds you well. It has been many years since our paths last crossed, and while I'm sure your recollection of the events may differ from mine, I hope that receiving this letter has not rekindled a sense of animosity toward myself or the Van Douche name.
Your mom's a
The
hoe.
impression you made is something that has stayed with me since that day. It compelled me to reconsider the spoilt young lady I would have inevitably become and helped shape me into the woman I wished to be. You made me see the childish and selfish girl in me that did not consider the consequences of her actions or how they may affect others. Although Maman may see the events of that day differently, I believe the compassion you showed for our mate Florette, as well as the drive to uncover the truth and accept no alternative, was a testament to your character and professionalism. Although I wish it were under different circumstances, your assistance is once again required, and I hope you will consider this as my formal request for your service. This forthcoming weekend was due to be one full of joy and happiness at the announcement of my engagement to Gideon Demir, whom I love dearly, bringing together two illustrious families, but it has been shadowed by deceit, extortion, and blackmail. The Van Douche name is being held to ransom by a mysterious party, and I am afraid I do not know who I can and cannot trust. We are holding a small gathering to celebrate our exciting news with what Maman calls the dignified elite, those that are well respected and held in high regard in both our close inner circle and society. Our private matters have always remained just that, so I fear one of those invited may be the person who is out to ruin our name, but for reasons I cannot fathom. I have enclosed a first-class rail ticket for you to join us for the announcement, and having contacted your superiors and the correct authorities to request your assistance, which they were more than happy to grant me, I shall expect your arrival with great anticipation. There shall be a carriage waiting for you at the station to bring you directly to Mnemosyne House. I thank you in advance in our time of crisis. Yours respectfully, Angeline Van Douche.
That was a long story. Why did it take me through all that? This is just the first chapter. What was the previous one? The prologue? What is happening? Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to the Hercule Poirot first cases. This has been the Gaming Gaff, and I can't talk right now because I completely forgot the title of the video game for one hot minute. But that's okay. All we need to know is that it's from the Agatha Christie novels. Last time we went to Van Douche's house and technically solved the case, even though Florette was still taken to prison. I wonder if Florette's going to beat her, but disguised as someone else. And last time, we were also invited by Angeline to come to this huge mansion for her engagement or wedding, whatever it is, because something is afoot, blackmail and whatnots. Don't mind me, just carrying my luggage through the snow. Wait, is there someone new? Angeline Van Douche, Cassandra, Elizabeth. Pepper, you're a loud drinker. I'm filming right now. My gosh, she's drinking that water like she's never drank in her life. Of course, that's how I drink wine. However, she's being rude. See, this is why cats are quiet but dogs are not. You need to get closer to knock on the door, sir.
Bonjour, my name is Hercule Poirot. I am here at the invitation of Mademoiselle Angeline,
We still look the same. We just look hotter.
Detective Poirot, we have been expecting you. Please come in from this frightful cold.
Is Cassandra gonna die?
Merci.
Someone has to.
I would have lasted much longer out here before turning into an icicle.
Welcome. I am Archibald Sterling, the head butler. Please accept my apologies. I have a rather pressing matter, but I will see that you are attended to immediately.
What accent is that?
Do not trouble yourself.
It's like a
my
hint
man.
of an
I'm
accent.
sure
It's
I'm
not
more
like a
than capable
full
of
one.
finding my room. I shall straighten myself up and be ready to join the party.
It's a mansion. We don't know where the rooms are.
Detective, dinner will not be served for some time. So please, make yourself comfortable. Once you have settled in, I am sure that Miss Angeline will be happy to see you. She has been eager for your arrival. She's not been herself recently. You will be staying on the first floor. I believe your room is one of the two on the west side of the house.
Can I stay on the stairs?
I am sure we shall speak again soon.
I just told you I'm capable of finding it myself. No part of that you don't understand. I don't need your help. New mind map. Okay. No shit. Party this size? How big? It's like 10 people. What? I've done banquets that are like 10 times that.
Uh-huh.
East Wing. Welcome book. The fuck is that?
Bonjour. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Detective Hercule Poirot.
Detective? I hope you're not here for me.
Why, did you do something?
That I am
Stupid?
aware of. Should I be?
Ha! 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 Not often you meet a detective with a sense of humor. I'm Zakaria Demir, but you can call me Zach.
Smell of alcohol. I had begun the celebrations already.
You'll be lucky. I've been waiting for a refill for ages. I came out here to find someone myself.
Ah, I see. The preparations for this evening's dinner must have taken precedence.
Does he have band-aids on his fingers, or are those rings?
I've seen that butler running around like a madman, but there is still no party to speak of. It's pretty clear they need to hire a few more hands. If I had seen them, maybe I would. It is meant to be their celebration, but they're always off, dealing with something or other.
Something or other? A rather vague expression.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say they like to keep their cards close to their chests. For such a well-known family, I'm surprised they can keep anything hidden.
Would you care to
What?
elaborate on what Mademoiselle may be hiding?
I'd rather not. You're the detective, isn't that your job?
Bitch, I will drag you out into the snow.
I shall take up no more of your time. À bientôt.
I'll beat your ass. Faded purple ass coat. It's cold out there. Archibald. Does she live in this house too? Why are we in a bigger house? What's happening? To the dining room? Okay, but I want to spoil it. Oh, locked. I can hear bottles clanging. The salon? What does that even mean? Like a hair salon or like a party salon? Like how he's standing. That's like a douche. I'll leave that to you. You're the detective. I'm gonna beat you. If you know I'm a detective, why wouldn't you help? I'm gonna give him a hard time when I talk back to him. There we go. He doesn't appear to be related to the family. Then why would he be up there? What is this? Does not pertain to my... Okay, does anything pertain to you, sir? I'll check my connections in a hot second. Ooh. Appearances. A price tag on a vase? That's weird. That's oddly specific. Price tag. So she can return it? I don't know. What's the... Maybe she's changed? I don't know. Glass case. Yeah, we don't need a break stuff we can't afford. We're probably getting like $9 an hour here. Let's see. Interesting looking piece of stationery. It appears rather delicate. Alright, let's go upstairs, shall we? Because he's not going to tell us anything. Yes, run your hand through your fake hair. Wait, another staircase? Whoa. Wait, why is it snowing in here? Does everyone see that? Looks like it's snowing. A plant that hasn't been watered in days. Okay. Look at my fancy suit. Whose book is this? Auctioneer. To sell her belongings. Receipt for sale. Wow, she paid 650 fucks for everything? That's pretty cheap. Usually I have no fucks. One handling fee. Huh. A simple green chair that is suspicious. Okay, this must be our room because you said the first floor. Even technically, it's the second floor, I want to say. Because we went up a staircase, right? Unless that's the basement? I don't know. Rich people terms. I don't know anything. For a female occupant, do they leave me some cogn as well? No, you don't get that because it's probably poison. Someone's trying to kill you. This is a cute little room. And if I want to get naked, I'll be in here. Window. Changing screen. Modesty. Oh yeah, I totally forgot this was back in the day. Obviously, I'm taller than this, so that would not help much. And I never passed math. Anyways, I like do a couple things, I look up at the time, and it's already been 20 minutes. Where does the time even go? We haven't done anything. Literally just been walking around. I cannot see Madam. Okay, well, Madam's not here right now. She can go fuck herself, first of all, from the last time. She's rude. Inspect my pillow? What is that? I couldn't inspect it until I figured stuff out. Hugo would like Miss Conrad to speak with him. Yeah, speaking of which, so it's gonna be Halloween soon in like a month, and I consider September the start of spooky month, not this whole October, so I get 2 months of spookiness, so basically 2 months of just me watching horror movies, and I mean, my fiance doesn't like horror movies, but he's gonna have to suffer. So, joke's on him. Ha. But I was trying to do something like mystery kind of esque for the months of September and October. I do have I want to say a couple more Halloween themed Let's Plays coming out. I want to say later this month, early October. Depends on when I can finish this, because I have no idea how long.
Detective Poirot.
Gideon, I'm talking rude.
To introduce myself. Gideon Demir.
But yeah, it should be late September, early October, depending on when I can finish this game, because this is completely blind. I don't even know how long this game is. I assume this will probably be like a long main part. I don't know how many chapters.
Fiancé to Mademoiselle Angeline. The pleasure is all
The pleasure is all mine, I bet it is. So depending on how many episodes this would make and how often I release them, kind of determines the other Let's Plays when they will start. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I have one in mind for sure. It'll probably just be not like full-length games, but those little games you see on Nintendo Switch Shop. It'll probably be some of those. I'm not sure which ones yet. I'm sure on one because I already bought it, and I'm not going back because I just bought it already. So If you have any suggestions, I definitely will take them. If there's anything you'd like to see me play, or if you've played something and you're like, oh yeah, totally play this, it's really cool, or it's really scary, whichever, I'm totally down to try some new stuff. I don't know about Resident Evil, because I've gotten several Resident Evils already, like, hey, you should play in the future, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Because, like I said before, I'm really good at watching horror movies, not necessarily good at playing them. I like the games that are borderline mystery horror, not necessarily just like survival horror, because that freaks me out too much. Ironically, as that sounds, even though it's October. But yeah, so I already got Resident Evil. If there's anything else that you want me to play or that you can suggest to me, I am taking suggestions. So comment in the comment section suggesting what I should play next, besides the first thing that I have in mind. But I'm not going to say anything because it's going to be a surprise.
Yeah.
What isn't he the husband?
She tries her best to keep everyone else happy.
Quite understandable. She is feeling the burden of the family that is not hers to carry.
Yeah, it's Madame La Douche.
Angeline has spoken with her mother. She has asked if there is anything that could be used against her. But she was just so dismissive.
And what are your...
I do not want to overstep my position. But if there is something that could damage not only the Van Douche name, but our future, Angeline deserves to know.
That is a very diplomatic answer.
You have met Madame. You know it is best to not get on her wrong side.
She needs to like fall down the stairs or something. I don't know. How is she still alive? How many years has it been?
Mostly friends of the family. A couple of business associates of mine. Quite a mix.
With regards to the blackmailing, can they be...
Angeline is struggling to trust anyone right now. But Madame Van Douche, as it is her house, thought it was best for us to have them all present.
And they will all be staying in...
Yes, it is a rather full house. All 6 guests will be staying on this floor.
Interesting.
The family resides on the 2nd floor. As does Felix.
I will be sure to speak with them all. However, I will keep my identity and purpose for being here hidden, at least until I have made my initial introductions.
That ship may already sailed. Once a comtesse gets wind of something, a detective coming to the house, for example, you can bet everyone will know. Oh my gosh.
You are very observant, detective. You would be wise to keep that perceptive nature while you're here.
I'm sure you are correct. But I'd like to return to your feelings towards the Major.
He has been a good friend to Madame Van Douche over the years.
I bet he has.
But that does not make him a good man, or suitable to involve himself in family affairs.
And microphone drop.
Merci, monsieur.
Sir, this is your house, right? Look, it's literally snowing through the roof. Come on now. Okay, there's that guy. What else do you have to say?
Detective, it looks as though I might be out here all weekend. What can I do for you?
Is that because you're drunk?
I am a guest. I shouldn't have to go around chasing them.
You're disgusting.
Perhaps the party preparation is more of a priority.
Yeah, then your weak ass drinks.
It's not my fault they aren't ready. Why don't I wait here while you check in the butler's pantry in the east corridor? I think I saw a maid go in there earlier.
But they should wait on you, huh? Disgusting maggot. What's up, girl?
Mademoiselle Angeline, it is a pleasure to see you again.
Detective,
She looks
how
exactly the
wonderful
same.
you are here. Your travel was not too arduous, I hope.
Watching from my carriage window, I saw the beautiful countryside.
Are you blackmailing yourself
It was
again,
anything
Angeline?
but taxing.
Because I swear, if we do all this and
I'm
she's like,
truly thankful
I
that
blackmailed
you
myself
shared
and
such
stole my own jewelry. I'm psychotic. No, I want a refund. What is one to put?
Yes, Maman has quite a collection, although they are not all to my taste. Most, in fact.
The painting of the saints in particular, it is quite exquisite. Is it connected to the house in some way?
The one in...
Look above your bedroom door, you'll see. That's not my bedroom door. That's Jackie's. Interesting.
Gideon and I only wanted a small dinner to celebrate our engagement, but Maman was adamant on throwing this party. It may have been her idea, but it's the staff that have.
She's a bitch. We just need close family. Part of that I don't understand.
Do not go unnoticed, from me at least. They have been with us for so long. I do my best to make sure they are happy and content.
Huh. Gracious young woman.
Oh, detective. I'm afraid I just don't know.
Really?
She was quite adamant at the police station that she would not be returning to the house, but I assumed she would.
Maman demanded that Elizabeth pack up everything she had and dispose of it.
Jeez.
But I could.
Elizabeth and I took her belongings with little Rosen to a friend of hers in town. Oh, jeez.
Only Maman, Elizabeth, my beloved Gideon, and you, of course.
Huh.
And what is your fiancé's opinion of that?
He thinks me foolish for being the first one if there is no secret to reveal. But
you believe there may be a secret lurking, one that Maman is herself keeping hidden.
She tells me nothing. Even though I'm a grown woman on the verge of marriage, she still treats me like the child I once was.
You
Perhaps
still are a
it is
child who
love
looks
that
exactly
she
the same.
protects you. It is in every mother's nature to protect their young from hurt.
At least pull a Final Fantasy IV and make her face or her character portrayal more mature.
I wanted to contact her, but
Surely Madame must have had some information when she...
You saw how Maman was. As soon as Florette was out of sight of the house, it was as though she had never been there at all.
And your mama's choice to ignore her accountability for the girl stopped you searching.
Please, detective, you cannot make me feel any worse than I already do. If I could go back and live that day again, you must believe me, I would never have done it.
Aww.
Not a single person. I don't know anyone that would stoop so low.
But why would you pay it if you didn't know what the secret was? I would be like, okay, tell me what secret you're talking about first before I pay you money
The guests
that you
will
can't
be joining us
afford.
tonight,
Like what?
They are ones you can trust.
I hope so, detective. Before the letters arrived, I would not have thought twice about it.
They are all close friends of yours, I assume.
Maybe that's why the mom insisted to see if it was any one of them. If it was any of the friends blackmailing them. Because she knows, and then all of a sudden she's like, oh, hello, invite everybody.
Friends and colleagues, Gideon has spoken positively about them. It would be a rather underhanded tactic to do such a thing to someone you are doing business with.
Yeah, it happens all the time though, girl. Uh-huh, ruthless and apologetic, exactly.
Merci, mademoiselle.
Okay. Well, the pantry then. Huh, I saw a maid go in there, but I'm not gonna go after her because they need to come to me. Okay, they don't care that you're drinking. They can give a fuck about you.
Detective Poirot, I'm so glad you could make it.
Unfortunately, it is not purely for pleasure that I am here. Mademoiselle Angeline requires my attention.
Yes, Angeline has told me. I'm glad she called upon you, Detective.
I will do everything I can to find...
I have every faith in you.
I hope I have not interrupted.
We're all...
Let's see.
Ah, yes. Guests are requested to sign the book when arriving. I believe it gives details to the guests' room locations.
It stated the male guests are to be staying in the East Wing.
Yes, Madame does not believe in male and female guests residing beside one another.
Interesting.
No one escorted you. I'm so sorry. Everyone is just so frantic at the moment. Madame has requested all staff prepare for this evening.
And you have been tasked with jobs in the pantry. Surely your talents could be used elsewhere.
I do as Madame asks. Well, as Archie asks.
Monsieur Sterling? Yes, I met him when I arrived. A charming gentleman. He did give me some rather vague instructions to find my room, though.
I can only apologise on his behalf. He would be mortified. I'm afraid I cannot be of much more help, but I believe you are located next to Mr. De Silva. By all means, the house is yours to explore. Yes, I'm afraid it may be all for show, though. She has not been herself. It is not only I that have noticed.
Madame Van Douche? Surely it must have had some...
Madame has carried on as though nothing has happened. She has never been one to show emotion, and she doesn't seem to notice how it has affected Angeline. The staff, on the other hand... Angeline means no harm, but there have been some instances recently where she has acted rather sharply with them.
I hope not too sharply. A house of two Madame Van Douches would surely be too much for anyone.
Just one is enough to make everyone run. I'm just saying.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm afraid it is far from a happy ending. Luke is sadly no longer with us.
What?
Oh, mademoiselle, I was not aware.
It's fine, Detective, honestly. I'm sorry, but I really must finish it.
Bien sûr, mademoiselle.
Aww. Did he
Yes.
pass
Pleasure's
away?
mine, Detective.
That's so sad. I'm so sorry. I was rooting for you.
Before you leave, Detective, I have something for you beside the furnace here from Angeline. She wanted me to give it to you on your arrival.
Merci.
Oh, what is it? Oh, a letter.
Huh.
Let's see. You were wise to take me seriously. You have bought my silence for a moment at least. Your family's privacy obviously means a great deal to you. If you're willing to pay to keep your secrets hidden and continue to pay, you will. Would your mom be as willing to part with her wealth? Second parcel, 5,000 francs to the cobblers. This time addressed. She's blackmailing her own daughter for money because she doesn't have any money. She's trying to sell her stuff again. Man, that woman's in a world of hurt. She's probably gambling or whatever was around at the time. Oh yeah, what's up?
What can I help you with, Detective? I was right to page, yes? You have read them. What do...
You
I
were
think you're
wise to
dumb.
put some. But bowing to that threat may have only shown that you are willing to pay for their silence. Is the secret they speak of worth so much?
I wish I could, but I have no idea. The letter was addressed to me, but I have nothing to hide.
She looked at it. She is not aware of the second letter.
She doesn't know I paid the first. I thought I could make it all go away.
You dummy.
Did you ask Madame if there was a family secret they could be privy to?
She said I was to ignore the letters and stop wasting my time with such foolishness. If there was something, she wouldn't tell me anyway. I couldn't ask Maman for the money. She was angry that I had even considered paying it. Gideon offered to help.
Pardon, did he not think you foolish for paying?
He did, but he said he couldn't stand by and watch me in so much distress.
Oh, that's a great husband. He's so sweet.
How honorable.
We are soon to be married, Detective. A loving partnership that faces their troubles together. They are his words.
Aw.
I did not mean anything by it, mademoiselle. You have found yourself a husband that will stand by your side and do what must be done to protect you. I am most pleased for you.
As am I.
As you would expect, she has been in quite a state. It was such a terrible accident. She kept it to herself for almost a week before she even told me.
Pardon, how could you not know? Surely his absence from the house was noticed.
Maman fired him after he returned to the house. She said he could not be trusted.
Jeez.
Mademoiselle Elizabeth's position was kept.
I begged Maman for them both, but she said if he was willing to go behind her back, what else could he do?
Falling in love is a far cry from committing even the small...
Damn.
She has been a kind shoulder to lean on through all this mess, but it is her I worry about. She has been through so much.
I was not aware of what had
Someone needs to stand up to fucking
Mentioning,
Cassandra. Someone needs to like punch her in the face,
Dredging up the past.
push her down the stairs. I don't know. This is just like one big clue game. Except you want Mr. Body to die kind of thing.
Merci.
Okay,
Please, ask a waiter.
I will.
As far as I'm aware, everything is in order. From what I understand, the late Viscount had made some questionable investment.
And regarding the payment of the blackmail,
Angeline does not have to worry about money anymore. I was born into some wealth, and I have earned my own fortune.
Well, good for you.
Angeline has spoken of it. You made quite the impression on her, Detective.
I feel responsible for what came from that day.
It is... I suppose you think I would...
I am glad Mademoiselle requested my help before you fell further out of pocket.
Madame Van Douche had no intentions of paying it. Whether she believes there is a secret that could ruin the family,
She
It was an
doesn't have
honorable
any
move for you to
money.
make the payment. It was certainly no small fee.
Angeline,
Be my wife. Yes.
Merci, monsieur.
That is sweet. Well, your money's my money too, Gideon, okay? I need a sugar daddy in this game, and you are it. Wait, what? Hold on. House deeds. Questionable.
Of course, Detective. I would not say it in front of the Major, but it is rather hideous. It was a gift from him to Madame from his time overseas. I don't think it even has the capability of writing.
A pen that does not write is like a fish that cannot swim.
As Angeline describes it, a useless ornament. It's the thought that counts, I suppose.
Merci.
Pleasure is mine.
Well, that's dumb. A pen that can't write? That's stupid. Hanging on the wall. And a quilt pen that is ornamental. Talk to Zachariah. Can a bitch get a room around here?
Detective, it looks as though
I don't care.
Is that what he said?
I find his accent rather pleasant.
I guess.
No. Hideous
I
plans.
shall take up no more of it.
Okay, what was the point of all of that? Inspect the east rooms. Well, I will then. Don't stop me. Home on the range. Alright, before I go to the northeast quarter, I'm going to stop it here. It's been a hot minute, it's been time, it's been like 35 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to stop this for now. In the next episode, we will continue into the northeast quarter, and I will see everyone in the next room. Peace out.